The narcissist is a fucking loser. Now, a lot of channels get into the psychology, aspect of, what we're dealing with these people. And they get into, their past and all this. And that stuff is valid and it's important. It's important to understand what creates a monster. It is. But at the end of the day, once you've understood that, they're still fucking abusing you. Narcissists are losers. Now, let me talk about my narc. My narc has a master's degree in business. Okay, she's an educated woman. This is my mother, my narc mother. Okay, she's had a lot of opportunities in life to do things differently. Okay, for some background on her, she's currently residing with a felon who she brought into the house when we were teenagers, or when I was a teenager and my brother was a child. Okay, and she put this fucking felon through college. She allowed him to stay with her in our home, and he went to college, no job, no nothing, a straight up bum, right? And every man she attracted was similar to that. Prior to that, it was this one fat guy who had a trick baby with a fucking prostitute. She brought him into the house. And mostly because this woman never wanted to work and make her own living. This woman always wanted to have someone to cushion her, to take care of her. And what she was searching for was someone to treat her the way she should have been treated as a child. Spoiler alert, when you're an adult, you don't get to have that anymore. Spoiler alert, when you're an adult, you have to be responsible for your fucking actions, okay? Spoiler alert, when you have children, it's no longer about you and what you want, okay? And I think we all know where babies come from. So you should already know what's going to happen if you engage in that act unprotected. You're probably going to produce children, and you're going to be responsible for all the items I mentioned before this. So narcissists are fucking losers, okay? And let's talk about financial abuse. A lot of us, and I'll say particularly in the black community, have mamas and daddies who never got their shit together, and they need money. They need your fucking money, okay? Because they can't figure out how to keep a job or how to do anything. Now, my mother's rent, last time I checked, was $1,200. Okay? This is a high rent state. I'm not going to say what state I'm in, but I'm sure you can imagine, okay? This is a high rent state. $1,200 is a dream. I would love my rent to be $1,200. I would love that. She's got 4 people in her house. So it's her, my brother, her boyfriend / buddy felon guy, and my brother's girlfriend. 4 people living in a 2-bedroom apartment, okay? So that's what she's got. And she still needs my brother to pay all the rent. That ain't nothing but $300 a piece. But a narcissist doesn't think like that. They think about what I can take from you, okay? If I were a mother or a father, and I had a child staying with me, and they were an adult, like in their 20s, my brother's in his 30s now. But if they were staying with me, I would be encouraging them to find some sort of exit strategy. Get out there, go out there, be a part of life, make your own money, make your own dreams, build your own legacy, build your own kingdom. I would be encouraging that. What she's done instead, and it started when he was in high school, my brother, what she's done instead is become a little damsel and a little victim and a little, I need help and won't you please help me and blah, blah, blah. I remember about 10 years ago, I said to her, why hasn't he moved out the house? Why the fuck hasn't my brother moved out the house? She's like, well, I need the help. You need help. With a master's degree and $1,200 rent, you need fucking help. You need help then, don't you? It's ridiculous. I know I'm ranting, but I just had to say it. A lot of people are too into the causation of narcissism, and they're not talking about the effects of narcissism, meaning these people are losers. Anybody who's comfortable taking money or any resource from their child is a fucking loser.